Zoboomafoo.
With the Crack Brothers.
While walking in the woods one day, Chris and Martin saw something strange. A little leaping lemur who liked to bounce and play. They followed their new bouncing friend, not knowing where this adventure would end. The animals were headed just around the bend.
Where are they going?
I don't know.
How do we get there?
Come on, let's go. Me and you and Zoboomafoo. Come along and see what's new. We're doing the things that animals do. New animal friends to see. Animal Junction's the place to be.
Elephants charging, baboons are leaping, wild dogs running and nobody's sleeping.
Me and you and Zoboomafoo. Come along and see what's new. We're doing the things that animals do. Me and you and Zoboomafoo. Come along and see what's new. At Animal Junction, we're waiting for you.
Zoboomafoo.
Stinky.
That octopus we saw on the second dive was incredible. Yeah, but take a whiff. Whoa, what's that smell? Hey, you. That is stinky.
Martin, where are they?
Where's what, Chris? Your sneakers. They're stinkier than ever. This smell's not coming from my sneakers. Besides, they smell just fine. But that smell. We know what the smell is, but let's see if Zoboo knows what creature made that stink.
Zoboo! Hey, Zoboo!
Zoboomafoo! The lemur has landed. Hey, Zoboo, come on. There's some leaves over here you won't want to miss. Hey! But you would have found these leaves anyway, because lemurs have a great sense of smell. All right, what snack smells really good? I know. Yeah. I have a sweet-smelling snack for you, buddy. Zoboo, how about some kiwi fruit? Zoboo loves kiwi. There you go. Hey, kiwi, that's a good fruit.
Excuse me. Zoboomafoo! I'm Fuki. I eat kiwi. Smells great. Chris, Martin, why are your hands attached to your noses? Are you picking them?
No, Zob, we're not picking them. We're holding our noses. That stinks, Zob. Can you smell it?
Oh, yeah. Big smell. On my way here, I saw an animal in the forest. There was the same smell then. The same smell. Who could it be? Who could it be? This animal who I did see. Can you help me guess this mystery? He had a furry body and a sniffy nose. And everybody was sniffing him because this creature was Stinky. P.U. Who could it be? This animal who I did see. His tail was black and white, and his legs were stubby. Who could it be? This animal who I did see. Can you help me guess this mystery? A black and white furry stinker. Do you know who he is?
All right, we have this one figured out. A black furry body, big white stripe, walks like this. Woo-wee! That's a skunk, all right. A skunk. Hey, come on down and have a close look at this amazing creature.
You, Manga Stinka, Mystery Animals here.
Oh, a skunk. I can't believe my mind.
That's who made the smell, a skunk.
Wow, what a big smell from a little creature. Huh. Are you sure Skunk made such a big stink?
You better believe it, Zob. Once you've smelled that smell, you'll never forget that a skunk made. Yeah, and a skunk always smells like this. And she smells even stronger when she's scared. That's why you have to be extra careful around skunks. Number one rule, never scare a skunk. Yeah, because a skunk has a built-in defense system that'll blow your nose off.
Well, who would scare such a mangatsika little animal?
Well, Zob, the only creature who would scare a skunk is a creature who hasn't learned about Stinky's skunk spray or is too hungry to care.
That's right. One time we saw a cougar heading towards the skunk. The skunk was a little nervous about it, but the cougar didn't get too close. He had a full belly, and he knew rule number 1.
Never scare a skunk.
So he left the skunk alone?
Yup, he turned around and went away. And the skunk went on his way too.
What if they don't know that big rule, huh?
Well, the last thing a skunk wants to do is spray, so she'll give a lot of warnings before she actually does it. If a skunk is thinking about spraying, she gives warning number 1, foot stomping.
If that doesn't work, she moves over to warning sign number 2, the handstand.
A handstand? Really?
Yeah!
Ah!
Oof. If that doesn't work, she sprays. That usually works. Thanks, Chris.
No, don't scare the skunk, whatever you do. She smells bad enough now, even without spraying. Oh.
When a skunk sprays, she can spray her skunk stink 16 feet. That's this far.
Whoa, that's far. You're a far sprayer, skunk. Oh, P.O. Oh, yeah, P.O. She's a stinky one. Oh, I'm gonna call her Stinker. Yeah, Stinker the skunk. I like that name. Stinker, 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 Stinker. Guys, how come the smell was here before the skunk arrived?
Good question, Zob. And the smell is so strong for one skunk. Something's going on here.
Yeah, how did the smell get here before the skunk?
Maybe there's other stinkers here. Like a dwarf lemur. Dwarf lemurs don't smell like skunk smell, but they're the stinkiest lemurs in Madagascar. But I don't see any dwarf lemurs or any other stinky creatures here, so what could it be? The only stinky creature I can see is Stinker, and I can't believe my mind how stinky she is.
Well, a skunk is one of the smelliest creatures in the world.
And fortunately, she's not scared. For now, anyway.
I'm not gonna scare the skunk, no way. I know the #1 rule. Never scare a skunk. Let's give our skunky friend a snack. Wow! Maybe that'll help us figure out what the other stink is. Let's see, mongoose, horse, oh, skunk. Hey, Chris! Hey, Chris, leave some for skunk.
Oh, if they're goobleberries, count me in.
Boy, we're skunking these blueberries down.
So's the skunk.
That skunk has big claws for such a little animal.
I know, a skunk needs big claws for digging and burrowing.
And for catching food, like insects, crayfish, and frogs.
Well, he sure loves those blueberries.
Who doesn't? Look, a fox.
Does Fox know the #1 rule?
Well, it usually takes an animal only one skunk spray to learn not to mess with the skunk.
Let me go see. Uh-oh, Fox better watch it or he'll get sprayed. Oh, he's just here for a drink of water. Everything's okay, Stinker. I guess Fox knows the #1 rule. He's not gonna scare our skunk friend. Bye, Fox. Now Stinker doesn't have to send Fox away with her smell.
You got it, Zob. Animal smells are like a language. Different kind of smells mean different things. Watch this. This is a come and get it kind of smell.
Woo! Whew! That's a go-away kind of smell. Oh, boy, that's bad.
Go away and come and get it smells. This reminds me of one time in Zobooland. I was leaping along. Leap, 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 when I bumped into Sense It.
Oh,
I sense it.
hi, Zoboo. I'm following a smell.
What kind of a smell?
Oh, a come and get it kind of smell. You know, a good smell.
Well, sense it. You do have the best sniffing nose in Zobooland.
I do.
Well, maybe Snow Lemur knows about the smell too.
Hello there.
No! Don't sneak up on a guy like that.
Sorry, Simpson. I lost my iced fruit cake, and it has a come and get it kind of smell, but my nose is stuffed up, so I can't smell it, and that's why I can't find it. Yeah, I can't find it.
Hey, I think I smell it now.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, Zoboo smells it too.
Yeah, I'll follow my nose and get the iced fruit cake. So that's what I did. We were all so happy that the iced fruit cake, with the come and get it smell, was found, we danced on it before we ate it. The end. Skunks make a go-away smell, not a come and get it smell.
You got it, Zob. And skunks aren't the only animals to use smell to send a message.
A leopard will scent mark, which means spraying his smell, to tell other creatures, hey, back off, this is my place.
It's kind of like writing your name on something, but with smells instead of letters.
Hey, you know what? I scent mark too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Smells good, Zob.
Oh, thanks.
You know what? I'm gonna make my own crisp smell so I can scent mark things too.
Oh no, another Chris invention.
Oh, P.U., that's worse than a skunk. oh, P.U.
What do you think, Zob?
Oh yeah, that's a big Chris smell, all right.
Zob, you okay?
Oh yeah, I just need some air.
Time to scent mark my things.
Okay, let's see a few drops on the kayak.
Mungatsika,
Up, backpack, can't forget that.
everything's gonna be really stinky.
Basketball.
Oh, great.
Dab up here on the raft.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and my shoes.
Now you'll know which things are mine just by smelling.
Lucky me.
Uh-oh.
I hope that doesn't scare the skunk.
Don't get scared, Stinker.
At least Stigger didn't get scared, but
I knew I should have put my bowl of spaghetti back in the fridge.
Smells like a come here smell to me. Yep, we were right.
Well, that's one of the great things about Animal Junction. There's always a creature cleaner-upper around. Come on, buddy. Hey. Come here, I need a lot of help cleaning up.
He likes spaghetti.
Good job, Watson. Hey, Watson's on to another smell.
Oh, let me see. What smell do you smell, Watson? Hey, do you smell something too, Stinker? What is it? Oh, let me see. Hey, Chris, Martin, there's something else here. But hey. How come she sprayed us?
Sorry, Zob, we forgot to tell you about rule number 2.
Don't get too close to a skunk's babies. She'll want to protect them.
Skunk babies? Oh, that's why the smell was in Animal Junction before Stinker. Her babies were here the whole time. Wow, skunk babies. Oh, too close.
These skunk babies look like they're about 2 weeks old. Their eyes are still closed, and skunks are even born stinky.
Hey, they're starting to get on their feet. Look at them go. Pretty soon they'll be following their mom in a nice little line.
Well, this is better, huh?
For you, maybe.
What?
Zoboo, all I can smell is skunk.
Yeah, and I smell just like them now. I'm stinky, I'm skunky, I'm even black and white. I'm feeling skunkish. I feel different, not the same. This kind of feeling I can't explain. There's only one thing that I can do. I feel skunkish. How about you? Skunkish. Feeling skunkish. Skunkish. I'm a cool little stinker and my stink smells good. Skunkish.
Whew! Zoboo, this time you really are skunkish.
Oh.
He stinks. Yeah, and we have to do something about this stinky situation. We must find an antidote.
Okay, Stinker, get ready for a Krat Brother invention.
Ah, 1 beaker extractive sweetness. Yes, that's good. Yes, flowers. Smell them, yes. Special Krat powder. Very good.
Guys, are you sure that's gonna get rid of my stink? You know, Stinker, sometimes these Krat Brothers are really silly.
Oh, it's much closer now. Copper electro-induced honeydew. Don't put too much. Careful. Oh, now, for smoothing, we have the milk. Oh, yes. It's ready.
Well, it looks awfully awful.
Yes! We did it! The skunk stink antidote!
Right. Let's get Zoboo. Come on, Zob, you ready?
Are you sure it's gonna get rid of my stink? I mean,
Oh, Zob, this is gonna make you smell so good like you've never smelled before.
Well, it looks awfully awful. Okay, ready?
Ready, Zob?
1, 2,
In you
3.
go.
Whoop.
How is it, Zob?
Hey, it's okay.
Zoboo? Zoboo!
It's okay.
You smell great!
I don't stink like a skunk anymore. I stink like a lemur. But I kind of like the skunk smell. Yeah, a skunk stink is a good stink.
I'm kind of getting used to it, too. It's a good thing.
Because those skunks will be here for another 5 weeks.
Yeah, and then they'll leave the nest, follow their mom, and wander off behind her. Hey, somebody's dive bombing in. Duck!
Welcome back. It's Stinky Feet. Get it? Stinky Feet.
Not Stinky Feet, Sticky Feet, the peregrine falcon.
Hey, does Sticky Feet scent Mark?
Well, he doesn't scent Mark, Zob. Birds mainly use sounds to talk to each other.
Hey, and let's see what Jackie's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Just 5 minutes ago, we were playing ball when Watson ran up to us. Boy, did he stink. Hey, you, does that dog stink? I could tell Watson had been sprayed by a skunk. We had to do something. Come on. We had to give Watson a bath, and fast. So we got lots of tomato juice to give him a bath. But Watson had other ideas. Watson? Watson, come back. Good boy. The tomato juice took most of the skunk smell out of Watson's fur. You smell much better now, Watson. I bet you he never goes near a skunk again. No, I bet you won't.
Way to go, Jackie. Tomato juice is a great way to get rid of skunk smell.
And now Watson understands all about the skunk's smelly language. And so do I.
Hey, speaking of smelly languages, let's go find some real stinkers.
To the closet.
I think they're going on a trip now. They're going on a trip. They are. They're going to the closet. They're going on a trip.
To the
Going
closet!
to the closet to grab their stuff and split.
Great! The stinkometer.
It can help us find any animal by his or her smell.
Let's go find the stinkiest animals we can find.
Are you coming?
All right.
They're going on a cool adventure and they don't know what's in store. They're coming from the closet and they're headed out the door.
Okay, the stinkometer is gonna help us find some stinky creatures.
Does it smell anything yet?
I don't think so. Whoa, hold on! It senses something from behind those roots. Let's check it out.
A vinegaroon. A vinegaroon looks a lot like a scorpion, but they don't sting. See that long tail? That tail is used to spread.
Woo! Now that's stinky.
That's because we just got sprayed by a vinegaroon. When a vinegaroon's surprised, he sprays, kind of like a skunk, and his spray smells like vinegar. That's how he got his name, Vinegaroon. And now we smell like vinegaroons too. Let's go find some more stinky creatures. Come on. The stinkometer's going berserk. There must be another stinky creature around. Watson, 3 o'clock.
Watsons are super stinkers. They're even called stink birds. That's because her nest and body smell like cow poop. She eats so many leaves that sit in her belly for so long that she starts to stink.
What a cool bird. And you know, after hanging out with the Watsons, I think we're starting to smell a little Watson-ish. Yeah, now we smell like vinegaroons and Watsons. Howler monkeys overhead!
Howler monkeys are big, and they've got big voices too. These guys are loud. No kidding. They don't call them howler monkeys for nothing. Every morning they all howl to let each other know where they are. But most of the time, howler monkeys are pretty quiet, just eating and sleeping.
What's going on? Howler monkeys don't stink. Whoa, but they're poop dust! Poop bombs! Look out!
Look out, Martin, he's taking aim! Whoa.
You know, the funny thing about monkeys is that some monkeys actually like pooping on people who walk underneath them.
That was close. Whoa! Ah! Now we're soaked!
Well, at least we don't smell like a vinegaroon, a Watson, and a howler monkey anymore. Yeah, that crapful really cleaned us off. The stinkometer. You know where it's pointing? Yeah, straight to Animal Junction. Come on. What's it picking up? I don't get it. It's going berserk. The stinkometer's overheating. There must be something really stinky going on in there. Do you want to find out what? All right, let's go.
Stinky! If you're a stinky creature, come on in.
A fisher.
Fisher?
Ferrets!
Ferrets.
Mink!
Mink.
And Stinker the skunk. All members of the mustelid family.
Mustelids? Mustelids? I love mustelids. Mustelids are my favorite animal. What's a mustelid?
Mustelids are carnivorous weasel-like creatures, and they're all stinkers.
A fisher is one of the larger mustelids, a good climber and a good swimmer. Let's meet the others.
Come on.
Meeting mustelids. Hey guys, come here, look.
Ah, the ferrets. Ferrets are long, thin, slinky little weasels.
And a ferret's body is designed for going through holes and getting into tight places.
Whoa! In some ways, ferrets remind me of a furry little snake.
Hey, he's sniffing me. Hi. You gonna climb on? That slinky one likes the snack machine, like me. They're not only slinky, they're stinky. Hey, another mustelid. What are you guys doing? Don't go to sleep. I'm not your mom. Hey, Chris, Martin, look at these Mungatsika creatures.
Oh, yeah. Baby mink.
Oh, wow. Mink are an all-around mustelid. They're great on the land and in the water.
These mink are only about 7 weeks old, so they don't know how to swim yet.
They may be too young to swim, but they're old enough to stink. Pee-you! All of these stinky mustelids remind me of someone in Zobooland. I was sleeping along. Sleep, when baby Zoboomafoo came up to me.
Hey, Zoboo! How are you doing? Huh?
Well, I'm fine, baby, but,
But what? What's the matter?
Well, it's your breath. It smells kind of stinky.
Oh.
Have you been eating Zinka-stink cheese?
I have, Zoboo. I guess that's why my breath is stinky.
Hey, Zoboo, what do you do?
Hi, Bugly.
I can't dig this stinky smell. Let's get out of here.
Good idea. Whoa.
I better do something about my breath.
Well, I can still smell that stink. Let's go high in the sky where it smells nice.
So we flew high in the fresh air around Mama Zoboomafoosaurus.
Everybody, I ate some sweet fruit, and it made my breath smell much better.
Oh, good boy. And it was true. Baby's stinky breath was gone. In fact, his breath smelled really good. The end. Baby's breath stunk sweet. Definitely an I like you smell. I had such a stinky time today. It was great, and I loved it when you guys de-stinked me.
I liked when we found all those stinkers with the stinkometer. And those little baby skunks. What incredible creatures.
This animal is a friend of mine, from the tip of his nose to his funny behind. All the friends that we met today are special in their own way. We've all got different names, but we're really all the same. Thanks for dropping by, we're glad you came. These animals are friends of mine. They jump and swim, crawl, fly, and climb. One more thing we have to say: go make an animal friend today! Yeah!
Bye, all you stinky mustelids. Bye, Stinker and little stinkers. Bye, brothers.
Bye, Zob.
Well, we smelled a lot of smells and met a lot of stinkers today. What do you say we get some fresh air? Windsurfing? Windsurfing! See you later.
My name is Nigel and my rat's name is AJ.